everybody. This is T with Kate's Crafty Closet with another tips, tricks, and techniques with T, or as I like to call it, TT&T with T. So today, I have a whole bunch of these business cards that I can't use anymore. They're obsolete. So I said, what can I do to not throw them away? Because yeah, I did spend some good money when I purchased these. So I'm like, why can't I refurbish them? So yes, I can refurbish them. So this is what we're going to show you how to do today. Okay, so the first thing I do is I'm just taking my scrapbook paper, my 12 by 12s. Of course, you can use your 8.5 by 11s. You can also use your 6 by 6s, your 8 by 8 papers. But because these are measured 2 1/4, 2.5 by 3.5, so it's perfect for 12 by 12 because you don't waste any of the paper. So I've just cut these are 3 by 4 rectangles, 3 by 4. That way, it gives me a 1/2 inch on all 4 sides of it. So we're just going to go ahead and take that piece of paper that I've already cut down. This is just a little plastic coated paper so I don't get glue everywhere. So I wound up taking a glue stick. You can use tape runners, you can use liquid glues, but I'm just trying to use up stuff in my stash. So I'm just going to generously put some glue using the glue stick on here. And you can use glossy accents, anything like that. So I'm just going to bring back in my pattern paper. And you can use any kind of paper, it can be plain cardstock. And I like to use liquid adhesive a little bit more because I have a little bit of wiggle room in case I mess up, which I have a tendency to do that quite a bit. So got that adhered down. And what we wind up doing is I already have some other ones pre-made for us. So you just bring in a piece right here. Here's one already done, and I'm just going to miter the edges off so it makes it easier to fold. So we're just going to go ahead and cut those at the angle on all 4 sides. Okay, all right. And bring it to the side. Then for this case, I find it easier to use a tape runner because if I use liquid adhesive, it starts to ooze out and it gets to be a little messy. So and then I'm using this plastic coated paper so the glue adhesives doesn't stick to my surface. And then I'm just going to move that to the side and I'm just going to fold everything over. And then fold all 4 sides and burnish it down really good. Get them good edges. And it's these are great journal cards. These actually work for great sentiment things to put on layering on your cards. You can use this for a lot of things, mini albums, inserts, if you want to put them back to back, if you want to have a double-sided aspect when you put it into your mini album, you most certainly can glue them together. You can actually physically make tags out of these. If you have an angle punch, you just go ahead and angle that and you can make little tags out of these. And so there's a lot of fun stuff that you can do with them. So I have a huge stack. It just kind of also helps me get rid of some of my scrap papers, or it helps me get rid of some of my scrapbook paper that I'm just not going to use. So I've already done quite a few of them. I'm just kind of show you some of the ones that I've done. And scrapbook paper can be very inexpensive when they have sales at your local stores and stuff like that. So, but that is all I have for you today for this tips, tricks, and techniques with T. And like I said, make sure you go ahead and check out my store. There's a coupon code below for you to use when you check out. So I want to thank y'all again, and y'all have a crafty day, y'all.